Hello everybody, Anton Kraly here, and welcome to episode number 3 of a brand new series we're hosting designed to help you lose as much money as possible dropshipping on Shopify. Today, we're talking about how to get the worst possible traffic, meaning website visitors, to your online store. Now, these could be real people, these could be bots, doesn't really matter. All that matters is that they're gonna show up, they're gonna cost you money, and they're definitely not going to buy. All right, here we go. How to lose money dropshipping on Shopify by getting the worst traffic. Now, originally, I thought about sharing how to get traffic to a store that's selling in the worst possible niche, but then I realized that wouldn't benefit the majority of the people out there that might have chose another terrible niche. So we'll keep this episode more general, and I will share 5 techniques that you can use to get the worst possible traffic if you're looking to lose as much money as possible. The first technique is to buy traffic from Fiverr. If you're not familiar with Fiverr, it's a basically marketplace where freelancers offer different services. Now, some of them are great, but some of them can definitely lose you money. And if you go to fiverr.com and you search for website traffic, you can see posts where people offer different amounts of website visitors each month or for a fixed amount of time. Some people will even offer unlimited website traffic from the USA or whatever country you're in. They'll say it's targeted, they'll say it's keyword based. Now, this sounds great, but the truth is these people will never buy. This is usually bot traffic or some type of pop-ups installed with malware on people's computers that basically will never buy from you. So if you want to lose money by getting a lot of traffic, probably the most in terms of volume in website visitors that will never buy, then Fiverr.com is the place to go for your website traffic needs. Technique number 2 for how to get the worst traffic and lose a bunch of money is to buy an email list. You can find email lists online for sale where basically you get a massive Excel file of email addresses, sometimes names associated with them, and then you can upload them to an email autoresponder. You can send out an email broadcast to everybody. And when you do that, not only will you get a ton of people responding to the emails and complaining, you're also gonna get a ton of spam complaints, probably leading to getting your URL blacklisted and really not being able to do much with ever again. And on top of that, these people simply won't buy because of course, why would they? They don't know who you are. And most likely their email address has been sold dozens of times to multiple people. That'll blast them with random emails in their inbox. So a great way to get traffic, but also to lose a ton of money. Now, the third technique I want to share with you in this episode is to use Google Display Network ads with broad targeting. Now, Google Display Network ads can be profitable, but they're one of the trickier Google products to figure out. So if you just want to get started, not really look into it, just lose a bunch of money fast, you want to make sure you're using Google Display Network, make sure you're choosing some type of broad targeting, maybe just type in your main keyword. And then pro tip to lose extra money here is when you see the targeting expansion option, you want to crank that thing up, give Google as much control as possible to expand on the broad keyword you gave them to target to begin with. This will make sure that your ads are just shown to extremely random people that probably won't click them, but if they do, it would be by accident. It's just gonna cost you money. They're not gonna buy. This is another great way to lose money dropshipping on Shopify by getting the worst possible traffic. Now, the fourth technique I wanna share with you today is to use the link click objective on Facebook ads. Now, just like Google ads, Facebook ads can be extremely profitable, but if you're looking to lose money, what you want to do is as you're creating your ads and it's asking you what the objective is, you want to choose link click. That means Facebook is going to show the ads to people that are most likely to click them. Not to buy, not to stay on your website, maybe not that are even are interested in your products, but people that simply click, 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 click. Every time they do, you'll get charged. And again, they simply won't buy. Another great way to lose money by getting the worst traffic. Now, the fifth strategy that I want to share with you in this episode that will literally work for any store, regardless of what you're selling, is to hire an SEO agency for broad keyword rankings. You also want to do this before you're profitable. The sooner the better, maybe even go into debt for this. But let's just say you chose our Christmas light niche. You want to find an SEO agency online that could charge anywhere from maybe a few $1,000s to tens of thousands of dollars to get you set up to potentially rank for the keyword Christmas lights. Ideally, they'll have some big retainer fee associated with it, maybe some hourly charge of up to $200 an hour. And then you can just continue to pay them indefinitely, maybe for that first year or two where they're just telling you how long it takes to rank for certain keywords. You can be dishing out thousands or tens of thousands of dollars a month. And then maybe one day, 3 years from now, you do rank organically for Christmas tree lights, only to find out that the people that click those links aren't even looking to buy, and almost none of them will purchase. It'll probably have one of your lowest conversion rates out of all the ad sources you use. So a great way to lose money today and for the next years if you do it right. Now, I want to give you one bonus tip here that will apply to any traffic source if you're looking to get traffic but not have the people buy, and that is to send all of the traffic to your homepage. Do not send them to the product they're looking for. Do not send them to a page on your website where they're likely to purchase. Instead, just send them to your homepage so they can land there. Then you give them that extra work of trying to actually find what it is they want. Great way to have a really high bounce rate, low conversions, and basically lose. Now, you might be thinking, Anton, those are all great, but there are definitely worse traffic strategies than the ones you just laid out. And that can be true, but I did want to keep this to 5. So I had some I had to cross off my own list. For example, only targeting countries where we don't sell to. The problem with that is that traffic is typically cheaper there, so we would lose money slower. And another idea I had was standing outside somewhere and holding a sign that said, visitmystore.com. And yeah, that could lose money, but what if someone comes up, starts a conversation, ends up buying? That would be the total opposite of what we want here. So I don't know, if you could think of any other terrible traffic sources that are almost guaranteed to lose money, definitely go ahead and list them below. Also, I should mention, if you actually want to make money dropshipping on Shopify, and if you want to learn how to use the best traffic sources the right way, be sure to register for a free training that I am hosting over at dropshipwebinar.com. As always, guys, I hope you got value from this episode. If you did, be sure to leave a like and hit the subscribe button. I'm going to be back on Monday with a brand new episode. We'll be back to our normally scheduled programming there, where I'm going to share real world information on how to increase your revenue, automate your operations, and become the authority in your niche. See you, everybody.